Anand Ranganathan on this note. Dr. Anand Ranganathan, at the end of the day, we are talking about something that has been fulfilled after many centuries, perhaps, something that even the father of the nation, as I referred to at the beginning of this program, has spoken about. It has been a demand and developmental work in any case, irrespective of whether it's an important pilgrimage site or not, is something that every political party should be talking about. Ultimately, if that is not what politics is about, if that is not what we elect leaders to our various houses and legislators and parliament, what is it that citizens ultimately, elect our leaders for?
Good evening, Madhav. I'm just astonished by the hypocrisy of these self-anointed secularists. I mean, it's just astonishing. You can give Hajj subsidy for decades, use taxpayers' money to host grand iftar parties, plunder state coffers to pay monthly salaries to thousands of Maulvis, ask government-run UGC to completely fund minority institutions that keep 50% seats reserved for Christians, step in to overturn a Supreme Court judgment just to appease the Muslims, leech thousands of crores preferentially from Hindu temples, sell off and control thousands of acres of Hindu temple land, spend hundreds of crores of taxpayer money for the Kartarpur corridor. But the moment you spend money on Kashi Vishwanath corridor, secularism khatre mein aa gaya. अरे कमाल है यार, this is unbelievable. Madhav, if you truly believe that religion should keep out of state, the corollary is equally applicable. That state should keep out of religion. But does it? I will never tire of repeating this, Madhav, that our constitution is plural, not secular. I repeat, plural, not secular. Secularism means the total separation of religion and state. Total. There are half a dozen articles and amendments and directive principles in our constitution that make it plural, not secular. In fact, the word secular was inserted by force in our preamble by Indira Gandhi during the emergency. It was absent from Ambedkar's constitution. अब इन लोगों ने ये पढ़ा हो constitution तो इनको पता चले ना. Only in India can you step aside and watch as the state appoints non-Hindus on boards that control Hindu temples. Only here will we remain silent as temples' idols are stolen, temple property auctioned, a whole temple-driven ecosystem and way of life dismantled. Assault on temples has turned into an assault on Hinduism itself. Imagine a Hindu priest or a politician controlling and dictating how St. Francis Church or the Jama Masjid should be run. If that happens, perhaps our judiciary would indeed conduct a midnight hearing crying death of secularism. Kamal ho gaya bhai. I don't believe this.
Kapil Madan, I think that question comes out to people like you as well. At the end of the day, what is really the big objection if the Prime Minister is there at Varanasi? He is there. He is seen praying at the ghat that, has recently been inaugurated, cleaned up. What really can be the objection to this? At the end of the day, by linking it to Lakhimpur Kheri, Anand, we've heard this debate now come again. This is the third time someone's saying there are bodies floating in the Ganga. That nobody is going to deny that. There is visual evidence of it. But does that really mean that there should not be an inauguration of a Kashi corridor?
No, absolutely. 2 points. Very quick. On Rahul Shiv Shankar's show just an hour ago, there was a Samajwadi Party spokesperson who was saying all that money that has been used for the Kashi Vishwanath corridor could have been spent for feeding malnourished children in UP. Now, the similar kind of reasoning has been raised out here about dead bodies floating in Ganga. Governments run in parallel. It is not a series of events that once you finish one job, then you will start on the other job. The same reason was used for Central Vista. Why is the government spending money on Central Vista? There are hundreds of thousands of projects that the government is undertaking. Now, about the question of the dead bodies floating, I do agree. It is a blot on UP, as is the handling of situation of the second wave, a blot on the center as well as all states. But do I hear all these spokespersons, especially the TMC spokesperson, Congress spokesperson, talking about the mishap and the mishandling of second wave in their ruled states? No. They are being selective to the extreme. They are talking as if only UP suffered max. That is not the case. The center fluffed up, the states fluffed up, everyone fluffed up. Right from providing oxygen, to beds, to the treatment of people, to everything, right from the birth to the death in the second wave. Let us own up to it. So I do agree at the Congress spokesperson raising that point. But please, for heaven's sake, it is not connected to the Kashi Vishwanath corridor.
Okay.
Let's be sensible about this.
Okay, Sanjay Jha, are we missing the woods for the trees? When
behind.
Yeah, Professor Mishra. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Madhav, before I come to the question that you've asked, and it's a very serious question, I just want to say that the best response to Mr. Sanjay Jha, my good friend, can only come from Mr. Sanjay Jha. He is saying that he has his ear on the ground and BJP is going to lose UP. Let me show him his own tweets of 2014 and 2019. Guys, Congress is coming to power in 2014. Save this tweet. Guys, Congress is coming to power in 2019. Save this tweet. Sanjay Jha, it is to your credit that you haven't deleted these two tweets.
You know that Amit Shah was thinking that he's going to get 300 seats in West Bengal.
No, but Sanjay Jha, he's talking about how you have predicted past elections and how you've called them, and your track record in predicting them accurately.
We all take call. We are right sometimes. You're wrong sometimes. I mean, that is a petty one that Anand is trying to figure out. I don't delete my tweets, Anand.
Well, I wish Mr. Shah was part of this debate, sir. Unfortunately, the only representative we have is Nupur Sharma. Unfortunately, only Nupur Sharma. But Shantanu wants to come in on this.
You can hit me under the bed. It doesn't make any difference. I don't delete my tweets, man.
I think
it's not personal. Sir. It's not personal. Don't take it personal.
Them, Sanjay.
I won't.
They embarrass you.
Because I may be proven right in 2024. Wait and watch.
Okay. Ever optimistic, Sanjay Jha.